It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Erika Girardi again, and it's because now a legal expert is weighing in, saying that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star is playing quote-unquote musical chairs with stolen money, that's what they're alleging, and that she can't outsmart the government. They're also saying the bankruptcy court will be the one who will ultimately decide what her divorce payout is, if any. And that's not up to her defense team. That's up to the bankruptcy court. I don't want to just put words out there. This is what was said. Of course, they're saying that Erika Girardi was receiving at least over $20 million over a few years time span. And they're saying that she was getting these loans from Girardi Keese into her companies. And that was how she was funding her career. This is what they're alleging. Now there's a legal expert weighing in, and the legal expert is claiming that they know exactly what Erika is trying to do. This is what they said. People often open other companies to avoid a hurdle or to create a hurdle in order to avoid detecting where the money actually went. This is Goldie Shawn, an attorney who's talking to US Weekly, saying that Erika Girardi is attempting to play musical chairs with the money and it's not going to work. She said that it never works with the federal government, that they're going to figure it all out in the end and that it's all traceable. Oh, hold on, wait, there's more. So they're going to get the money back, or they're going to file a judgment against her to get however much money they're alleging that she took. The attorney also said that Erika Girardi is allegedly refusing to turn over the documents because she feels like it will lead investigators straight to the money. The attorney said it's just going to expose where the money came from and where the money went. That's what she's concerned about. And she also said that Erika doesn't want to help them make her guilty. If she hands over the financial documents showing where the money came from, where it went, or where she spent it, she's pretty much dealing or helping the other side deal her own fate. She also ended that off with, the longer she waits, the worse it's going to get. They added that nevertheless, she has no choice in the matter because on June 29th, the court has ordered Erika Girardi to hand over all financial documents, all pay stubs, anything related to what she was paid on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, what money she spent on glam, how she bought her car, her Range Rover, leased it, whatever she did, how she's paying for her condo, and she has until July 21st in order to produce these documents. Now, mind you, Ronald Richards did point out the fact that on the week of July 19th, they are calling in to the court, not only her divorce attorney, her accountant who doubles up as her manager, and the man who leased her home. So all of these people have to show up. They have to show how these transactions were made, what bank accounts they came from, what pay stubs, and everything in between. So if this is true, the rumors that they're alleging that Erika Girardi did not want to hand over any financial documents, if that's true, now it sounds like at this point, she has absolutely no choice. Now, as for her divorce, Goldie, the attorney, said that it's going to take quite some time now that her husband has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's and early set dementia. So this divorce is not going to be easy, and it's not going to be like a, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, we're done, I get this payout, it is what it is, because the divorce has ultimately been put on hold until they can figure out what's going on with the estate, what money is owed to the creditors, debtors, and the victims, how they're going to liquidate all of these assets, and where money has been moved. She said it's going to be very hard for the divorce to proceed too. It's going to put on pause and a delay as a result of Mr. Girardi's diagnosis. She did add, though, she can still get divorced and be a single person, but as for dividing up the assets, property, any sort of money, that is all going to be put on pause until, again, they liquidate the assets and they figure out how to settle this Chapter 7 bankruptcy case. Because where did all of the money come from that helped her buy all of that stuff? She ended that off with the bankruptcy court is going to decide what money Erika Girardi is entitled to at the end of this divorce, and they're not going to give Erika a dime until the federal court says it's okay to do so. Now, mind you, we've heard so many rumors as to what Erika Girardi has allegedly been doing with the money, if she's been pushing it around, moving it around. There was also a rumor, which turns out they're saying is true, that she opened another company called Pretty Mess something as soon as she filed for divorce or after she filed for divorce. So maybe the books that they're trying to get access to, that Ronald Richards is alleging that Erika Girardi and her defense team are not handing over, maybe those books will have all of the answers. Maybe they'll show the financial documents or the finances that have been transferred, and more importantly, to and from what accounts. How is everything being paid for? And they even said that this is a sham divorce. They're claiming that Erika Girardi is using, her glitz and her glam as a way, the spending on it as a way to aid and abet the transactions that have been occurring with respect to large transfers from Girardi Keese, the firm. They also added, moreover, the trustee has received zero cooperation from Erika Girardi and her defense team. So again, this is something we're just going to have to continue to wait to hear. It sounds like, especially from the court saying on June 29th, that Erika Girardi and her defense team, that they have to hand over all of the court documents or all of the documents over to the court that regards her finances. It sounds like she's kind of backed in a corner at this point, and we'll know more on the last few weeks of July, especially after they call in the divorce attorney, the accountant/manager, and the landlord. There's so much going on in this case. And even Sutton Strack said on the most recent episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills that these sort of divorces that have immense amounts of wealth to them, they take a long time. This is not an easy divorce. It's going to take some time, especially when there's alleged fraud involved and alleged embezzlement. There's so many people involved here, and it's not just Erika and Tom, or else this might have been a lot easier considering they didn't have a prenup and whatever else may have occurred. I'm not quite sure. But now, since you're adding all of these victims and alleged stolen money, now this is just going to get messier and messier until it's solved. That's why we're going to continue to follow all of this. I did post a poll on my community tab. I asked you guys, should we continue to follow? You guys have voted over 1,000 plus, maybe even 2,000 at this point. I have to check it. 2,000 votes that are over 80-something% saying, yes, we need the coverage. So we will continue to bring you that coverage. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. Do you think Erika Girardi is playing musical chairs with the money in order to hide it? Do you think the attorney who's speaking to US Weekly, Goldie Shawn, is correct? Just give me your thoughts. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.